Hey, what's going on, guys? Lynn here from Powerbomb Radio. There's a bit of an issue with the video that we did, the show today. A bit of a copyright issue. When we had played Twisted's new song, A Little Fucked Up, there was a copyright complaint by whatever company uploaded the song. I know this is nothing that Jamie nor Monoxide have anything to do with, or nor any control over. It is basically the label or whatever company had uploaded it. So the video itself has no sound. I'm trying to remedy that as quickly as I possibly can, so the whole show can be listenable to everybody else. But what I'm going to do is what I'm doing right now, right here. I have extracted the audio from our interview with Jamie Madrox, so you guys can check it out. What I'm going to ask you to do, just in return, is the link right above my head here. That's the link that goes to our Facebook page. Click that and like the page. And then right below me is the subscribe button. Click that one as well, so that way you can find out the moment we hit the airwaves on Fridays, and you can check us out every week. Again, guys, thank you so much for your support and for tuning in today. For those of you who tuned in live, and enjoy this video, and hopefully you guys will tune in again next week, and we will continue to support you as much as we possibly can. Again, guys, thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your night. And here is our interview with Jamie Madrox. Take a listen and enjoy. Bye. He is one half of Twisted, and he's Mr. Jamie Madrox. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, man. How about you?
Not too bad, not too bad at all. Thank you for taking the time out to speak with us today. It's greatly appreciated.
I appreciate your appreciation for appreciating things. Hell yeah.
Well, sir, right off the bat, I do want to talk to you about the new album, The Darkness. It is out in stores now, correct?
It is indeed. It came out Tuesday, and it's pretty awesome, and people are digging it really a lot, and I'm really excited about that. It's been the shit. I haven't been asleep since Tuesday. I've been up wired with anticipation. Well,
you know, I'm sure juggalos and lets around the world have been the same. I recently purchased my copy via iTunes, and I've listened to it mostly for better part of the whole day today, waiting for you to call in. Been a fan for a long time. So as a radio personality, this is awesome. As a fan, it's even more awesome.
That's awesome. I thank you for that. That's hella cool. Hell yeah.
Now, in regards to the not so much the new album, but I was watching a video, and this is one of the questions. What we did was I had gone on to a lot of Juggalo-based fan pages on Facebook and had them submit a couple questions to us, to ask throughout the interview. And one of them was, and they brought up a really cool, a really awesome point. What was it like working with Kane Hodder and Sid Haig on the video shoot for Sick Man?
It was absolutely awesome. Anybody who knows us or even knows about us knows that we're like all about horror movies. We love any and all horror movies, and Jason Voorhees. I mean, come on, Captain Spaulding. Man, stop playing. It's amazing. So to be able to work with those guys, Kane and Sid and stuff like that, and they're uber professional, and at the same time yet fun and crazy. Like, Kane's a little more wild than Sid. Sid'll talk shit to you and be like, are you fucking with me? Am I allowed to cuss? First of all?
Oh yeah, it's all internet based. There's no FCC regulations.
I just want to make sure. I just realized what I was doing. I was like, oh shit, you just said fuck on the radio. But anyway, but you know what I mean? It's like Sid'll talk shit to you. You know what I mean? Which is cool. And like, once you laugh at it, and everything, then he's like totally all about it. But Kane has a fucking, he likes to mess with you. And we were shooting these scenes, and they still weren't even used for the video. I had a pillowcase burlap sack thing over my head, and Kane's character, the Sick Man, was pushing me, and I told him, I'm like, this has to look real. This has to look as best as we can. I know we're not winning any awards, but fucking shoved me as hard. And he's like, man, nah, man, in the movies, you got stuntmen and shit like that. I'm like, I don't care. We don't have a budget for that. Just fucking shove me. And when I tell you he fucking shoved me, I rolled down this fucking hill, hitting every rock, crack, crevasse, tree, woodland creature, you name it. I hit them all tumbling down the hill. And it was fucking great, man. And it looked amazing. And it didn't even make the video. So all my bumps in that were for nothing more than just my own personal story of getting shoved down a hill by Kane Hodder. Who else can say that? I can. So it's fucking amazing.
I actually ended up meeting Kane Hodder at a horror convention here in Jersey called Monster Mania, and in the picture that he took with me, he was choking me, and it was not a fake choking in any way, shape, or form. I was actually slowly losing oxygen to my brain as he was choking me.
Your friends are like, you're looking a little purple blue in that picture. You're like, oh yeah, that's not an accident, motherfucker. Hell yeah. No, he knows that he has a way of doing his thing in his actor like fashion, but he really doesn't know how to like pull the punch kind of thing or not choke someone for a goddamn photo, because he does that shit to us too. But he's a really good dude, and it's an honor to know him and call him a friend. So. Well, in that regard, I'm like over the moon about it.
I mean, when I had I told my daughters, I have two daughters, they're 11 and 9. But when they first went to the convention with me, they had met Kane while they were there, and he unintentionally scared my youngest child, and it was more or less, I was standing to his left with my oldest daughter, and my youngest daughter was standing to his right, and he kind of looked up to her, or looked down at her, and said hi, and she immediately ran and came to me and squeezed me as hard as she possibly could have, just from sheer terror.
Looking for salvation in Daddy's arms.
Yes.
Hell yeah. She was just like, save me from the monster man. Like, hell yeah.
Oh, definitely. But that leads into my own personal question in regards to celebrity-wise, not just specifically movies, but at all. Is there any musician or celebrity that you have met that shocked you that they were a fan of yourselves or ICP or anybody on the Psychopathic label?
Well, I don't know. Only people that I would really say that have ever expressed like that kind of love was like I said, like Kane and Sid. They're like a different kind of people. As far as other people that we've met that have been like that, not that I've met. I've heard through the grapevine that there are a few people who, I don't want to be presumptuous and say that it's real, but that have said that, oh yeah, man, they're totally down with Twisted and they bump that shit all the time, and they may or may not be some wrestlers and stuff like that who people might know, and I think that's cool, because it's like, I think it's a cool thing when I'm a fan of something and then I hear that just, I just fanboy out with that kind of shit. So it's uber cool. But yeah, to say that I've met them, no, probably not.
Oh, I know that Sarah's been chomping the bit. She has like a list of questions here for you.
Just two, mainly just two.
Wait, what's that now?
This is Sarah. Hello.
Oh, what's up, Sarah? How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm on the radio. I'm fucking ecstatic right now. It's a great thing to be. Hell yeah.
What I would like to ask you is, what was it like seeing Proof freestyle?
Wait, what was it like seeing Proof freestyle?
Yes.
With him, it was let's say, okay, he was a talent, and unfortunately, it was a very short-lived talent. The skills that he possessed as a person to be able to do some of the stuff that he did, to be able to command audiences, and every time he was on, he was always in his element, and you could constantly see him shine. Whether you were just speaking with him, or actually watching him entertain or do the rap battle thing or whatever it may be. But something about him, like you could always tell, like he was blessed with the talent, and it really sucks that he was taken away from us all too early. So, you know, rest in peace. But yeah, so I don't know.
And what was like the craziest thing that ever happened at the hip hop shop? I'm sure there were many, but like one that like in your top 5.
Yeah, man, I don't know. It's been so long that I don't know. I have nothing for that one. I'm sorry. Yeah,
that's all right.
It's too many crazy nights. No, I don't know. You know what I mean? Just yeah. It's been a while.
Well, there was a question again that was posed to us from one of the pages. It was one that I wanted to ask as well, kind of bouncing off of Sarah's question. What is I'm sure there's many of them throughout your career, but what is one of the weirdest things that's ever happened before, during, or after a Twisted show?
Before, during, or after a Twisted show. Okay. Before the Twisted show, let's see, after or during. I know one time during a Twisted show, Shaggy Too Dope took one of the fire extinguishers and let it go on stage, and me and my brother completely, totally lost air and went off to the side of the stage and puked. And as professionals as we were, we puked our guts out and we went right back to performing, and that was amazing. And just watching the first row of people, they actually kind of do that faint thing. They like fainted and they like looked up and like, did that really happen? And we like made that eye contact, like, yes, that really happened. Right. Before a Twisted show, there was a crazy. I mean, I don't know. I can't even call him crazy because I don't know what kind of. Maybe he was told by some demented demon or happy-go-lucky angel. But this motherfucker approached our tour bus, got past the door, and in the front lounge with a gigantic, like, ninja sword. Oh, and it was very short lived because he was soon tackled by a couple of our buddies. But the fact that he got that far, and I'm not quite sure. So in my mind, I think that he was there to like on some sort of secret mission to kill us. Like I never got the why, but that's pretty fucking weird. That scares me to this day. Just to know, it's like, dude, who's Samurai Sam up there, or fucking, you know, Ninja Ned? Who the fuck just kicked in the door with the samurai sword just standing?
Ninja Ned.
Insane. Right. And I was blown away by it. I couldn't get it. And like that whole entire day, everyone just like stopped asking questions. I was like, was he trying to kill us? What was the motive of coming in the bus? I think he wanted to kill us. They're like, wow, you really hung up on this guy. I'm like, he came in our bus with a goddamn sharp weapon. Of course I'm hung up on it. I need to know what's going on.
Oh yeah,
so yeah,
definitely. That's pertinent information when someone walks anywhere that anybody is with a large weapon of that sort.
Samurai ninja sword, right. So now to this day, anytime we ever like go places or whatever, or hire new security or anything like that, they're like, is there anything special that we need to know? We're like, watch for ninjas. What does that mean? And we're like, you'll get it. So yeah, so that's definitely a before and a during. As far as after, I don't know. I'd have to marinate on that one for a minute. But at least that's 2 of the 3.
Yeah, it's better than none.
Absolutely.
So, real quick, going back to the current album as well as tour, is there going to be a full-fledged North American tour to support the album? I've seen a couple dates here and there. One in Reading, PA, for the Beer, Bud, and Booze show, I believe.
Yep. It's it's like a St. Patrick's Day kind of celebration. The ones that you're seeing right now are like special one-off spot show kind of things. There is indeed going to be an actual tour in support of the Darkness. And forgive me, I'm horrible with dates. My brother, he's like the one who knows like dates for everything and all that. But I just heard him tell someone in an interview yesterday that there is, and I know it's coming up. I want to say April-ish, like sometime in April. So the best thing to do would be keep checking the Facebook and the .com and all that for the information. I'm sure as soon as stuff is like confirmed and in stone, it'll be up there for everyone to to see and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye. And again, any shows that come to the area, we will gladly plug here onto the show, and talk it up. And hopefully, when you come to the area, we can talk to you again as well. But in regards to the album itself, it has been 3 years since Twisted has parted ways with Psychopathic. Is there any? I don't want to say ill will, but is there any bad vibes, or was it a amicable split up?
No, there's no bad vibes, and it was I'm not sure what the hell amicable means. I can't even spell it nor pronounce it, so I don't want to get too fancy and say that. But what I will say is, no, man, those guys are our brothers. ICP, they put us on, and we will always forevermore be grateful for that. They're like brothers. They're always going to be so. No matter where we go in the world, that'll always be our bros, man. They're over there doing it, and there comes a point in time when you feel that there's nothing else left for you but to move forward. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like I like it to the scenario of, you know what, it's time, Mom, I'm gonna leave the basement. I know I'm grown up now. I've been down here. I've been pissing in the sink and drinking my 40s and leaving them on the stairs. I'm sorry, Mom. You know what I mean? I know you see the pizza boxes everywhere. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna go get my own place and join the workforce and live in the world and this, that, and the other. And that's kind of what we like it to. It's a matter of going out and doing them proud, man. You know what I mean? Or taking the world by the reins. You know what I mean?
Definitely. And real quick, I do have to give a bit of a shout out here to some fans that are listening. And that's the guys over the Juggalo Family Chat on Facebook. They've been promoting this thing nonstop all day today. And I do want to thank them for that. And especially the admin of the page, who has the greatest username ever of Glaze Ya Dead Donut. Thank you, sir, for promoting this thing today.
Wow, that is fucking awesome. Holy shit.
I think that's one of the best names I've seen on Facebook. So
that is absolutely stellar.
Now, real quick, but before we let you go here, I do want to ask, because I know that you've done the wrestling with Juggalo Championship Wrestling, so I'm going to assume that you are still a fan of pro wrestling.
I am, but what it is with wrestling, this is going to segue into wrestling questions, isn't it?
Well, just one.
Okay, that's fine. But what I was going to say is real quick with wrestling. What I've noticed is that like I go to it, and then like I go away from it, and when I come back, every time I come back to it, I never know what the fuck's going on. Like the last time that I left wrestling, there was a guy named Carlito, and he used to eat apples and spit them in their faces, and then like I blinked my eyes, and I was like, you know what, I'm done with wrestling for a while, and I came back, and now there's no Carlito. There's like the Shield, and now they're not together no more. So I don't really know names of people very much, but I just recently, at this last month, started diving back into WWE. So bear with me, but go ahead. I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there. Like, you don't know. You don't know that guy's name. I can describe the shit out of all of them for you, but I just don't know all their names. But go ahead. I'm listening.
The question I had was based on the older generations of wrestling fans.
Good. Okay, great.
Nothing too current. I do ask this of a lot of the guests, and is there anybody from the 80s, 90s generation that you feel deserves a spot inside of their Hall of Fame? Randy Savage is finally getting in after many, many years, long overdue.
Yeah.
But
right.
do you think there's anybody that isn't there, even a mid-carder or anything like that, Because to give you an example, a year ago, we actually had Jerry Lawler on our show, and he had said that Andy Kaufman deserves to be inside the Hall of Fame.
That's interesting. That's actually interesting that he would say that. Wow. Yeah, it was when my favorite wrestler of all time obviously is Ultimate Warrior. He's the man. He's already in there. When they just my second was Randy. He just actually got put in there. Hogan was in there since day one. Right? They made the Hall of Fame with like the trophies have his beard and handlebar mustache on it. So. Jeez, I'm trying to think. See, that's the thing. I would have to know who isn't in there. I guess. Okay, you know what? I'm going to say this because this would be like in my fourth or fifth favorite wrestler, but he might already be in there. I would say Bret Hart. Is Bret Hart in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Damn it! Son of a bitch! Here I thought I had it. Because it's like. After those guys, I would span off into tag teams, and if it wasn't the Hart Foundation, it would probably be like the Killer Bees. The Killer Bees were always cool. They were fucking amazing.
I forgot about the Killer Bees. That's
Brian Blair and Jumping Jim Bronzell. Come on, how could you ever forget the Killer Bees? They were amazing. You never knew which one was. They go under the apron and come back out with the mask on and finish the move in 1, 2, 3, and no one ever knew which one was the legal man in the ring. It was there was something about that was like wow, it was captivating. I don't know why.
I forgot about them, but now thank you for reminding me of them because there's certain teams I've forgotten about in the last couple of years, but I always get reminded of the best ones, and the Killer Bees were, without a doubt, a fantastic tag team.
They were pretty awesome.
But Jamie,
Legion of Doom too. Come on, Legion of Doom would have been the go-to guys right off the bat. But something about Killer Bees, I figured they were more obscure, even in that regard. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hell yeah.
So, real quick, just to plug everything I possibly can, you can catch Twisted in Reading, Pennsylvania, which is the closest they're coming to our area. But get your asses out there and go see them. It's you guys. It's Blaze.
Yeah, Blaze your dead homie. Not Blaze your dead donut, but Blaze your dead homie. Fuck yeah.
And keep an eye on the Facebook and websites for the announcement of a North American tour. When it's announced, get your asses out there to see them live. Twisted Show is an amazing show. The first time I saw you guys was with ICP last time you guys came through the Philadelphia area. I saw it at the Electric Factory. And
okay,
that was an all-around awesome show, and I'm waiting for us to come back in the area again so I can come see you guys once more. You can follow Mr. Monoxide on Twitter.
On Twitter at Tweet Me So Hard.
Tweet Me So Hard.
It's the greatest name in the Twitter sphere. I promise you. Everyone in Twitterville will be like, oh, my God, you have to follow Twisted at Tweet Me So Hard. You can follow us on Instagram at Official Twisted, and then the extra little Instagram shit behind it. And the same with Facebook. Just straight up Twisted at Facebook. And check us out, man. We are like so into the social media scene. Today I was a little lacking, but usually every day, all the time, we're on there. We're answering questions and reaching out with the people. So if you ain't got shit to do, man, come on there and holler at us.
Will do, man. Again, thank you for calling in. It's a pleasure talking to you. And when whenever the tour is announced, we'll definitely try to get you back on here again and chat with you once more. It's been a pleasure, sir.
Thank you.
All right, man. Thank you guys for your time, man. Thanks for everybody for listening. What up, fam? We love you. Peace.
Not a problem, man. Thank you, sir. And to close the interview out, we're going to play the brand new song from Twisted's album, The Darkness. The song is called A Little Fucked Up, and it's right here on Powerbomb Radio. Take care, sir. Thank you again for calling in.